Check, check. Okay, works. So, yeah, No Man's Sky. And we begin.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
And of course I started on a snow planet.
Geokinetic system online.
Just my luck. First thing I'm probably gonna do is surveys the planet, learn the species, learn the language, most importantly, upgrade my inventory, and get up enough salvage in order to get in inventory crafting, or not crafting, and do I not? Oh, I don't have an analysis visor. Oh, poop. I dreadfully do not like those. That I do not have an analysis visor. And I need to also explore all the species of fauna and flora. Any living species. Though I think I would need something to counteract this cold. That if I so happen to encounter a blizzard, I am going to be beaten into oblivion. I'm going to be beaten into reckless abandon. And I have no struggle. I have stand corrected. And this part. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna want to scan absolutely everything. Is there a way to... Didn't look at this. Probably should have did that. Wish I spawned on a planet that was hospitable. But we all can't win. Do fix thing. You. I need to make you like that. Oh, thank you for following. Owl and Cup. Probably butchered it royally, but thank you. Get you. Now I can do analysis things. The sooner I can do the analysis things, the better. Means I can already scan everything and everything already known in my database. There's one less thing I need to look at. If I swear to God I see something that I already hit. Wait. Frost crystal, copper, dioxide, salt, dioxide. Probably, if I can usher a guess, it's probably moderate game material. I remember recalling looking for that stuff and then failing miserably because that stuff is like not easy to find on some planets. What was that? Yeah? Oh, I can't wait till I start taming the life on this planet. Especially if they give, like, you know, God forbid, uranium. Man, if that was the case, I would be already living large. Uranium sells hugely. Do I not? I do have a light. Evidently, it's not a bright light. That thing is stinky. We'll stay away from it. What the devil is that thing? Every species produces wild milk. A crab apple? Farsighted. Oh no. Let me just do a little bit of look-see into the knowledge here. Just... I think I screwed up when I did something. Huh? What is this tab? Oh, what did I do? Oh, I butchered it. Look at that, I almost found all the species. Rare, always active, on the ground. Let's see about these things. Gets cold easily. How do I feed you? Just creature food? Is that a thing I can make? Like, I know I have to find stuff. But
Detected.
hmm. Seems I'm gonna need to do more exploring before I even think about doing any sort of base management, because I have to apparently work my way up to that. Although I want to get every single thing that is buried. Every single thing. For if I get every single thing, like every underground cache, it'll be a bit easier on me, because then I'll already have salvage to go up the tech tree with. If I recall, I'm gonna need quite a amount of them. I don't think I have a terrain tool, so I don't think I can dig that up. Just gonna say, because I don't think terrain manipulator is in my foyer. Though, let's see. Okay, is there any way I can, like, change left stick to right stick and right stick to left stick? Because this would be, like, amazing if I could do that. Yes. Okay, left to run, right to scan. I like it. Makes me good. So if I recall, once you open up a large container or something like this, there's gonna be something else that you can take out of said container. Like nanites. Or anything that's left. With weapons caches. Since I'm gonna need a lot of carbon, and since I haven't reached the building stage yet, or even the production stage yet. Pondering this, aren't I? Manufacturing stage. Except I did. Ooh, I can't go in third person. Goody goody. You guys won't be stuck in a first person view for all eternity. Now, can I hand punch? Where you? I shall scan you! I have microprocessors? Discovered. Hmm. I need to find all this stuff here. Along with everything in this system before I even leave. If I have to leave, I'll come back. Because I'm betting there's gonna be quite a hefty chunk of stuff that's gonna be going on. Oh, if I recall. Oh. Ow! Okay, wrong thing. I thought that was gonna be like those grav balls that I pick up, and next thing you know, I'm gonna have the what is it? The equivalent, Halo's equivalent to law enforcement, the Flood. Having hydrogen is pretty essential, considering I would need to pretty much turn this into dihydrogen jelly, which has a pretty broad spectrum of uses. Now, won't really be used for much at all, but down the way, I'll figure something out. And of course I need a better mining laser. Either that or I need to buy a tool and, you know, move my parts from one tool to another. That of course implies me finding a place where I can actually do that. But give me the crystals. Just give you a forewarning, I will be setting up manufacturing facilities for things. I'm not stellar at it, by no means, but if I figure out a proper right way to make money, and how to first get my fleet ship, or flagship, my flagship, ooh buddy, things are gonna be really looking up. In a sense, this place is like the dumbed down version of like 40k universe. Whenever you're in like ludicrously bad like piracy part of space. Oh, recharge faster, damn it. Be waiting all day.
Technology recharge.
Ooh, that's a big hydrogen crystal. Okay, oh boo. Still have a jetpack. Well, clearly there must be a starport or something equivalent nearby. Schedule. Did this schedule? Yes. Sodium nitrate. Can't get that. Jeez, it's almost like I need to do mass deforestation just to even find a flat spot. Hey, stop that. It is illegal, you know. God, I need the upgrades. Even if I just had like an inventory, inventory manufacturing unit, I would be most grateful. Even if it was the most crudest version of it. Lovely. But I really need to wander my way underground and see what wonders there are lying under this planet's crust. I hunger for adventure. Though I need to do a pretty good amount of manufacturing. What is this? Hey, frozen frost tubes. Whee! Okay, let me see what this frost tube thing do. Oh, I can still do the refiner. Yay! I'm going to make one because I would need it. How do I build this thing? Like that? Okay. I'm gonna power it with this, and I'm gonna make more refined carbon, or condensed carbon. It's better in the multi-tool for the mining beam. And hell, if need be, I can just condense down some ferret into more concentrated versions of dust. Future processor to get edible products, life support power, sure. I mean, it's food. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Technology recharge.
So, can I just break this down? No, I cannot. If I had an oxygen pump, that would be like it'd be like an amazing thing because I could just get oxygen and use that as fuel. Make it a self-feeding loop. $30-1. I love it. Yeah, as soon as I get my mitts on like a better multi-tool, ooh, it's gonna be fun. Not to mention you how many contraband upgrades there are. Ooh, that is really exploring and seeing which all do what. Get what was that? Well, it appears there's a knowledge stone right there, so I'm gonna go get that because knowing any single word of any language is immensely grateful right now because, well, as how it stands, I'm quite illiterate. I do not know what a half of anything means in this damned galaxy. So, any language that I know anything of would be of huge importance. I'd be very grateful so I don't accidentally tell someone to stuff it. Crystal. Good Lord, sir. You're taking an age and a half just to manufacture.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Man, as soon as I get the ability to make them energy packs, I am going so for it. Although I need cobalt, and I kind of don't have that in my, midst. Because, caving is not an option right now because I just don't know where one such thing is. So, yeah. Did you do what?
Protection falling. Units received.
Wait. Dense scrambled. If I can get, like, to a cave or something of the sort, I could actually get that cobalt that I'm looking for. Although this place doesn't have cobalt in general. Well, then, getting that would be a bit of a ass backwards phase. Although I can get Starship launch fuel, which would be nice. Or, you know, life support jelly, which, you know. It's quite. What? So, yeah, we're gonna turn all the hydrogen we got into this. And then we're just gonna make more of these bad boys. Because then I'll use these for life support. So I don't have to use my just raw hydrogen. Fills more, it takes less. It takes like 1 to fully fill my life support gauge. Now mind you, I don't have any efficiencies or anything of that sort to it. So as soon as I get anything that makes efficiency good, it'll make it last. Of course I need something cold. And, you know, quite possibly a jetpack upgrade. What knowledge do you have for me today? Hell, voy voy. Accept thy knowledge. The Gek. The Gek. A language and culture that I can wholeheartedly stand behind. Because they're all about trade and neutrality. Although the Vakeen is a close second. They are a warrior race. But the... I forgot the other species. It's in 40k it would be like a tech priest. Deathus Mechanicus, or very science-based individuals. So I don't know what else to say other than that. Since they are very tech-based, it isn't necessarily out of the option that I can learn their language, which would be really good, because there are a lot of occasions that if you don't know the language, you can accidentally kill the being in your encounter if you don't know their language. Or you can encounter a processing facility that has the security bots that really don't like you terraforming the planet or anything like that. If they're not hostile, if you know the language, that is, you can get some stuff out of the facilities, but you have to know their native tongue. So, the less words you know of their native language, the harder it is for you to do anything. The only thing you can do is go around to every single being that you can find that speaks and does not want to shoot you on sight. Ask for like knowledge of words. If you don't get that much, then I don't think you're really worth talking to the person. Sentinels, I think that's what they're called. Though I could be wrong. I love this game, but, you know, I haven't played it in a minute, so I may be a little rusty, per se. I remember uncovering temples that were buried. And I mean buried. I spent so long uncovering these temples that I've spent hours doing it. Like, perfectly excavating every single thing. Let's see what we got here in the damn form of damaged machinery. I can refine that stuff into something different. See? Yeah, nanites. So, okay, what else? Need Atlas passes. Just some junk. Got some jelly. Let me put down that. Go here. Vessel 16. Broadcast. Okay. Till I get to the anomaly. Guess I'm just waiting for things to fold into place. My ship. I need to do some major fix on this thing. Everything is just bupkis on this thing. Though. Yes, let's repair the ship systems. Hermetic seal. Pure ferrite. 50 of it. And I'm pretty sure I can make about half of that. Well, I break this down into more ferrite, so probably better option. And while that is doing that, just clear the area. What? Oh. I ran out of gas. Ain't no gas in it. I know what's wrong with it. Can't wait till I get like a mining efficiency on this thing. Or, you know, something to reduce the overheat factor. Slime. Turn into runaway mold. And from there, I believe I can turn it into a form of nanite. I think. So, can I make one? And I cannot make the hermetic seal. It will not tell me what the recipe for that thing is. It's a rather kick in the teeth if it doesn't tell you, because you kind of need to know these things. I suppose I have to get dust first. Yup. Every 5 to 1 nanite cluster. More nanites to me. Now, as I was doing, can I turn these into anything? Negative. Why don't I transfer? Transfer all consumables to the ship until further notice. So I only need 50. Let's run down the number. There we are. See, that ain't gonna take no time at all. When you already have the system in place, it makes things go swimmingly. Put the plate on it. Fix. Well, launch thruster's fixed. Got myself some metal plating, and I'm going to make some launch fuel. Put that in launch thrusters. They're at 100%. I can also get recharging launch thrusters eventually. If I can get those early on, that will help me in my launch thruster fuel consumption rate, because it will be basically infinite. So I just need to do these quests until I'm given more freedom, which it should be up until I come into contact with the beings aboard the Death Star-like monument known as the Anomaly. Okay, yeah, stop your gap, and I'm pretty sure I have all the ingredients needed to make said hermetic seal. Fine. Exit. Happy now, or are you gonna tell me what the deuce I need to do? This way! I also need to make more fuel. Sheesh, sodium nitrate. I say it's better to have condensed carbon. I would say it's more protein packed, but I'm pretty sure that's way wrong. Considering that much carbon is probably not healthy to ingest. Give me a moment. Got a little toast here. Ooh, son, planetary chart. Planetary exploration, baby.
Navigational data received.
Man, imagine if I can get drop pods early on. Oh, buddy. Can I break this down base? Yeah, sodium. Thank you. Easier to carry, because I'm not going to be just getting sodium nitrate on the get-go. I'll leave you... No, actually, I will take you with me, because I know I'm going to need you. I am going to transfer that to the ship. There. Yeah. Until I get my upgrades for the inventory, I'm kind of at the mercy of whatever the game's going to throw at me. But perks to that, I already repaired the plating. So, gotta go that way. Scan. Those are tubes. Vada. Terrain. Terraformer. Buried mineral formation. Frostwort. Those I would need to go after, the technology modules. Sorry, you can wait. Unknown building, need to investigate. Unknown rock, need to scan. It's a rock. It's slightly different. Because this one gives me hydrogen. If the efficiency on this beam was actually, you know, decent. Oh wow, I got 1 hydrogen. Ain't that barely a squeeze in the reality of anything. Alright. So, I have 6 life support packs. That's good. Now also I need to make antimatter for warp cells. So, Oh, poop hole. I need chromatic metal, which is the bare bones version of copper. And this planet, I am fairly sure, does not house any material of that sort. So, that is a large frigate. Could be, could not be. I don't know. Oh!
Incoming storm.
Oh! Inside of a cave!
Units received.
Oh, baby! Got some cobalt! Oh my god. Yes. You big Obolovic. Over there is the last of the creatures. Need. Oh, Shiza. Oh no. And I'm really caught with my pants down this time, boys. God almighty, I cannot see.
Thermal protection fully.
I should get like some line of sight on this thing.
Protection fully.
Scan. Thank you. Run for the hills. Run for your life. Maybe I'll stop and smell the flowers. Oh, can't see. Really, really can't see. What the fuck? I know what those things are.
Thermal protection.
These guys I've had as pets. Great, great loyal subjects. Can travel really, really long distance. Although you do need to, if you get the biggest one you can find, then, you know, it's not a bad idea. They move really fast, and they are good companions.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, storm best be clearing. What are... That's frostwork. Perhaps this frostwort could bear something. What is that? Yep. Can I even harvest without a has glove? Nope. So...
Thermal protection falling.
Now if I had something that would do hazard protection, that would be nice.
Technology recharge.
What in the blue devil is making that sound? So, this is a trade place. There, right here, is a trade terminal.
Thermal protection falling.
Which really is not a bad thing, because there are few and far in between places for galactic trade. Apparently I'm not allowed to use the trade terminal just yet. Well, apparently my scanner's not long enough range to pick up anything of note. I guess I'll just start cleaving things down as I go. Mainly these trees, because they consist of carbon-based carbon structure. So I have a way of efficiently harvesting stuff that I can use as fuel. And if I manage to get the big tool, I want a lot of fuel for my tools so I can get a buttload of cobalt, because I'm gonna need a lot of it. Unless if I intend to. Oh, damn. Didn't pay attention. God, I would use mouse on this, but I don't know how that would react. It would almost be easier, you know, doing a point and click thing with the whole mining. And I'm sorry that you're hearing the clicking. I'm not sure if it's from my headset doing the creaking or... Okay, I know it's not from my controller because my controller did not make any clicking sounds of that sort. So it's my headset. So not only is the muff leather already wore off and the pad's starting to wear off, now the mic is... Okay, cool. Now since my computer is kind of busted, if it wasn't, I would be playing things on there. Well, not so playing, more so editing or some form of it. Anything up down mountain. A stone of knowledge. Never pass up. Always worth it. And if you really want, you just punch the tree if you run out of fuel. It's a bit of a crude way of going at it. But I mean, it'll work for a jiffy if you run out of fuel and you don't have a way to refuel because either the planet's just out or you're just away from your ship so far that you don't have a long-range pack teleportation transfer system. Though I can say this, it does make some pretty satisfying noises that I can live with. Oh, right down there. Eee. Knowledge Stone, what words do you have for me today? Friend. I want to be, honestly, a Gek. As soon as I'm able to change my appearance, I'm going to change to a Gek. I also like them because they're smaller in stature and kind of remind me of Master Yoda. See, I ran out of fuel, but I can still mine it in a pinch just by beating the piss out of it. And you don't get tired. Though you probably get a reduced rate if you're not using the mining beam. And if I had that ion pack, only one would fill it instead of 11 of that or 23 of this. Or 26. Perhaps I should make some nitrate. Though I really don't think so. Hello? What was my guy doing? Just standing there with his arms out at his waist? Like, what? Seems rather silly. I also don't think my PC has the processing power to run this game. Although, I could be very wrong. I use a mini PC, the Series 5 of B-Link mini PCs. And honestly, for it running 7 days to die on highest graphics settings there are, it's not so bad. I mean, it could be better, but ooh, yes. I'm going to be collecting all of you for scientific purposes. Also, it'll give me a chance to get out of this damned environment and into some enclosed environment so I don't take hazard damage. Not to mention, I'm getting cobalt, which is used for the I have already forgotten. For the ion packs. Yeah. I can make 15. That's pretty good. That means my defense and hazard protection systems will run off of that instead of the inefficient way. Geode. Collect them up, and once I get a stack of them things, I'll rip them all open. More than likely, they're going to be concentrated, high purity amounts of cobalt. Though, then again, I could be vastly wrong. They could have something else inside the geode. I mean, I like it that I'm taking my time on this and not jumping straight through the story of it, or the tutorial, as you may. But I feel this is a worthwhile thing because it values and helps me do interstellar travel easier. Because I could just, for my health, my life support, I could use one gel, or for my hazard, I can just use one of these. So it's more efficient, and I don't need to spend those resources on something, so that I could probably focus some toward something of higher importance or priority on the list. Also, if you would, if you ever are, any of you watching this, which I kind of doubt that, kind of bad to say, but, you know, being real, put in the comments what headset you think I should get for better mic quality and sound quality that you have your personal preference in. That is good for all. Because I may go with Razer, or I may just go with my Beats. But then again, I would need a mic plug-in for the jack on my Beats. So if there's a mic hookup that can hook into the jack, my Beats headphones, I would greatly be happy if anyone could somehow pin that in the comments if that is a thing. Man, if I was on one of them guys, I would have been already zipping around this planet like I'm the freaking Flash.
Technology recharge.
But no, I'm stuck like this because dude can't make some animal treats out of carbon and just feed them to the guys and then gets the best, easiest way to go about traversing planet surfaces because those guys don't give a damn whether it's a 70-degree or like a 20-degree incline. They do not care. They are like pack mules. They are relentless in the fact they look like hammerhead sharks. They may not be violent by no means of the matter, but trying to catch up to one of them things full grown, good luck with that, Chuck. I've had better times trying to catch, you know, a greased up baby, which is not easy. Scan. Around. All this buried tech I wish I could get. Though, me getting all these resources now will save me from when the quest comes up to get a certain item. I will already have all the mineral components, if that higher grade mineral components that I can break down into its baser components if it so calls for it. God damn, I feel like it's louder than what it should be. Either that or I'm talking so soft. My microphone volume's all the way up, so what gives? I'm gonna turn my mic monitoring up a little bit. Okay, this is at half. This is at full. Let's try it at full and see how that works. See if there's any glitching of the mic. These damnable things. These things are a nuisance to me and every other thing on this planet. Unless if they're not living off of poison-based things. So, I'm pretty sure I found all the beings on this planet. I couldn't imagine if I had to rename every single thing on the planet. I'd probably want to shoot myself in the foot just for doing that. What are... You're different. See, the species that I'm talking about looks exactly like this, just not with those little, like, whale fins at the lower end of the face. Is that like a female? Huh. Autonomous regeneration. I'll be. What milestone did I complete? Discover all species on one planet. Well, I'm gonna be doing that to all the planets that are near this one, that are in the system. So, believe it, Buster, it's gonna happen. What the hell? Gender unknown? How the hell do you not? Friendly. Gender unknown. What are you, like the gender bend version of this thing? Is there any actual upgrade I can make for myself? Other than adding extra life support tanks, which would be probably good. At least one. That I can just store and then replace later. Ooh, wiring loom. I don't know how to make that. I don't have chromatic metal, so I couldn't do that either. So I won't even attempt it. Man, if this planet had a stable atmosphere, so my hazard protection wouldn't be doing anything, I'd be able to explore so much easier.
Thermal protection falling.
Not to say that this isn't, easy. It very much is. But, it could be easier because then I would be able to take my time and see everything instead of flipping into my inventory every other second. Probably less of an annoyance for the viewer and not as much so for me, the player. Really need to find an outpost on this planet. Wait. Hey, wait a minute, loot. Well, okay. I need level 1 of an Atlas pass. Yay. This time around, I'm going to be thorough upon anything and everything I search. Oh, hey, I got life support gel. Yay. I don't need to craft that. Ooh. Tally ho.
Technology recharge.
I use this stuff. Got a piece of something in my face. And also my face.
Thermal protection falling.
Is it full? Is it? Is it really? Are you absolutely positive of that? Hey, this one has silver in it. Fancy that. Maybe I can make some components out of that. Either that or trade it whenever I get to a galactic trade station outpost in the space.
Technology recharge.
If I do, I'll probably be able to sell that or trade it to someone for just a good amount. Knowing me, I'm probably going to be flying around this planet for long enough that I'm going to find a couple of trade facilities. Because the scanner on my ship is much broader of a search range than my suit's onboard scanning.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, bet your sweet bippy, yup. I'd be thorough and clean out this entire cave of all resources that can be salvageable at the moment. Really, realistically, what is that? Oh, Vox Cube. Man, if the Sentinels showed up right now, I'd be boned. I don't even have a bolt caster thing. I can only punch them. Knowing that there's silver in here, maybe I'm gonna find a deposit of tritium. Tritium is launch thruster fuel. I don't think launch thruster fuel, more so hyperdrive. Just in general, the jump drive fuel. So, more so, I'm probably gonna find that thing in that material in meters or asteroids. So, unidentified material. Identify yourself.
Units received.
Required advanced mining laser. Well, don't you suck the big A. Ooh, you give the pure. Oh no, I stand corrected. Another one of them, they're fancy cubes. We're gonna even use those things for even anyway. Like, I don't seem I can use them at this given moment. Can be sold at galactic trade terminals. For 11,000 units. Not bad. Although, could be better. Let's bust open it.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, it's... Hey, ionized cobalt. That's like
Thermal protection
double or
falling.
triple... No. That's double... That's double the processed... Or not processed, but... That's double processed cobalt, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. And I think I need to find the way to get Man's Red Fire, aka suit expansions. Because my guy's getting a little lacking in space, and if I can first get my storage inventory sorted out, Even if I have to pay a steep price for the maps in this system, I'll greatly do it. Whenever I get up to that galactic trade station in space, in my system, I will be able to acquire myself one free suit slot upgrade. Now I'm probably going to want to go around and blast some meteors floating in space to collect their resource after I scan and see which ones are tritium rich, so I can determine whether they are going to be a viable source to mine, and maybe I can find some rare resource like palladium. Sells for a bit and can be used for more complex crafting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of ferrite dust before I... Well, let's just say I'm gonna not need to worry about fueling my hazard protection at a given point in time. I'm gonna need to get some more ferrite, because I'm kind of, well, as the saying goes, bone dry.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Give me your bulb. Hey, that looks like something fancy. Oh, I can punch it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. But that does nothing in comparison to actually run out of fuel. Punch.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, something about space is just so relaxing. Wait, since I cracked open the geodes, do I know what they contain? Well, I know what they contain, so I'll put them below the ionized cobalt, because they are consistent of cobalt. And if you come early or late to this show, it will be all posted on YouTube after this. Maybe not right now, but in a later hour. I have noticed when I turned up my mic monitoring, my audio quality kind of went up a little bit. But now you're hearing like a hum over my mic. Which, you know, could be deferred to be good, bad, or kind of better than what it was. So you don't hear like a plasticky clunk sound. Give me some cobalts. You know, to be honest, I expected to find some other form of stalagmite or stalactite in this cave. Maybe I was guessing too high, or hoping too high. Hmm? So far, so Magoo. Also, mm, I'm not sure whether it's a personal preference or not, but I'm not sure if people are more willing to watch my things because I'm a small guy on the totem pole with my camera on or off, or does it even matter? For that, I do not know. I've been told it's generally based on your crowd or just your preference as the streamer. But I personally want what I would say is best, but I want what is more preferable. Click.
Technology recharge.
Maybe I've just underestimated how vast this cave truly is. Now this game is in VR. This would be something fun to play. Especially if I had like a full body haptic suit on. Or like a full body mocap suit. For more precise VR body movements. Wouldn't be so bad. Especially in something like this. Although a world that I would want to look for, that I hope is in the system, is one of them worlds that's just covered with pieces of what looks like ancient debris from something, ancient technology. Let me rewind that so it makes sense. A planet that looks like it's scattered with a bunch of octangular, rectangular pieces of futuristic tech with only like one living organism on it, and it's literally just a floating obelisk. I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about if you've played this game or you've came across one of them planets. Now, I'm taking my due time with this, and I do understand that. But I do understand that this stuff is a necessity that if I get now, I will not need to worry about it later. The only worlds I really don't like on this game are ocean worlds, or sea worlds. More than likely they're inhabited by sentinels to a very strong degree. I want to come back to this system, but I need to put down a base or some sort of marker. Something I can distinctly know that this planet is what it is. Surely I must be getting to the end. Gold. Very pricey material, as always. Although in some markets, the amount of cobalt I have in my inventory right now could be making people's mouths water depending on what the value of it is. Or, more to the word, how it is viewed in that system, if it is a material that is of a necessity that that system does not have. The price for it would be higher. Either that or it's a mining system. I also need uranium in order to make those portable miners that do not need powering. So that's another reason why I would need uranium, but they're on some pretty inhospitable, violent planets. So I will reserve judgment to going onto one of them unless if I have to, and then I am able to get uranium. If I am able to acquire uranium, then I shall promptly shove a fork in my eye. And I will stay on and let the bases do their collecting process. So you can see the sort of time progression that what they have done. But I need that scientific salvage mumbo jumbo in order to even unlock that stuff to even be used by me. I'm gonna basically need to learn everything craftable. Now I don't think there are manufacturers, but I'd like to hope. There's cobalt and dihydrogen. How much hydrogen from one? 5. come back here. But I need to refine all the stuff I got down.
Technology recharge.
Process faster, yo dumb yak. You know what? I'm just gonna do all this. Another time when I am not doing what I am doing right now.
Protection 40.
Oh god, which way am I looking? Oh, up in the tree. Salt. Where's that thing that I'm looking for?
Technology recharge.
Hey, it actually is a facility. Right up against one of these. Must be like a research facility for the underground. Can I make a hermetic seal now? Yeah. And I can also make antimatter warp cell.
Ground protection falling.
Hey, this one's actually out of the ground. Alright, so where's my ship? Bushman. Push me. Do 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 do. Where is my ship?
Ground protection falling.
But like seriously, where's my ship?
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling. Technology recharge.
Yeah, that's a good bit. Since there isn't really much for me to scan on this planet anyways, I might as well leave this planet and go and find another one. I can just land on right quick and then scan something.
protection falling. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
I got a part for you.
Component repaired.
Hmm. Urgh. Any outposts? What? What the hell is that thing? Let me out. I need to investigate.
Thermal protection.
Is this just a relay antenna? Correction, waypoint. So let's go explore this place. Since I pretty much explored all that I could see. Could be another material here and there. I don't even know what that thing is. Well, whatever the hell it is, there's landing pads on it. One that I will partake in. Now then.
Technology recharge.
Ah, hello, my geck. Blueprints. Ship mounted teleportation device. Not bad. Recharge time, scan radius. I could make that. With a larger scan radius while on foot. I have enough for it.
Item received.
Ooh, I need to be rank 3 with the geck. Damn. Advanced mining laser.
Item received. Item received.
Item received. Item received. You bet your bottom booty I'm going to get item received. Out of all he just said, friend is the only thing I knew. Ooh, I'm smelling a broke right now. I'll sell you the ionized cobalt. And now I can buy myself
Product
a
received.
wiring loom, which pretty much spends all my money. Exosuit upgrade chart, which seems muy beneficial. So I need something that's worth 100 G's. Which would be this. But that's like all the cobalt I bought.
Units received.
There's a good portion of my cobalt just up and poof. But
Product received.
exosuit chart. Artifact storage vault. Is there not no Gek people just wandering about? Repository for information. Print chart. Sure. Artifact chart. It's just a data storage. Not really. Chromatic metal. Don't need it right now.
Thermal protection falling.
Hello, Gek people. Might I glean some knowledge in the form of words? Of dialect help? Trade? Sorry guys, I'm kind of illiterate. I cannot become a Gek if I do not know Gek language. So what is this? Celestial Archive. Was ist dies? Random Gek. Seemingly expecting a voice command. Friendship. Granted, Crypt Archive. On classification of Gek, it appears to have been created by the Vakeen and stolen by the Gek as part of a vast hack. Totally Gek. Potential for future rebellion. Well, now we know this is here. Okay. Now we got this done. Let's jump this. Fly over to this minor settlement. Whoa! Hello. I will, greatly plunder thine supply. Because you don't need it, and frankly, I do.
Radiation protection.
Ah.
Falling.
Bit too radioactive, hmm? At least here I can actually save. Hey, there's a fellow Gek here. Hello. Trotting around, exposed terrain, apparently obvious to the biting cold. Decided to greet me, and for their own reasons. Freely recharge my hazard protection. Thank you. That was rather nice of that fellow. To recharge my hazard protection for me. Good on that man, I must say.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, but sir, do I really care about thermal protection? No, for you see, that is not a problem. Big problem, there's tech underfoot, and I cannot do. I probably need to name this save. Load. Rename current save. Like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. Because quite frankly it is about 5 in the morning. And I would like to elongated structure. Yeah, there's a lot on this planet that I need to go explore. Also, I need to go off-world and scan something I've not found. That's if I manage to find a resource that I have yet to scan. Unless if there's a piece of something around here that I can... Oh boy. Because I got that stuff, I'm gonna save again. Looking at anything and everything. Can I scan you? Nope. Okay, guys. Well, that's things. And expect this to be up on YouTube. And see it there. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to check back. I will have a part 2 out within a day. And another part to my Mud Runner
Ground
series.
protection falling.
So, hope you enjoyed. And I will have a good time, being on and making sure that all stuff gets manufactured ahead of time. And I'll probably go off-world and then do the one scan of an object. Okay. Love to hear your opinion on things, and look forward to seeing at least you guys pay attention to this.